What's going on, Wilts? How you feeling, man? Yeah, you too, man. You too. Everything good over here. Yeah, it look like it's about to rain. That's about it. It's real dark outside, but yeah, everything good. How about you? Just trying to get through these last days, man. These last hell days of Madden 22. Just trying to get through these last days of Madden 22. I never really like grinded through like the whole Madden year, you know what I mean? Up until the other one came out. Before I started streaming it, I would have been stopped playing. So this is like, it's new for me. I didn't realize that guys are still glitching. Like even like, bro, like it's literally like we like a month and a half away from Madden 23, and like this dude's still glitching out here to win. Like it's like, damn, take a break, man. Lando, what's going on, man? How you feeling? Yeah, Madden don't come out till August. We got about a month and a half. Yeah, I played the beta. I played it a lot. When it came out, I played it a lot. I played like over 100 games of the beta. So I'm like when I'm saying what I say about the game, it's just my opinion, but it's something that I experienced while playing, and it's not like it's not like I'm just watching a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Or giving my opinion on something that I didn't experience. So I love the beta though. I ain't even gonna hold you. When I say I love it, that don't mean I think it's a perfect game. I just had fun on it, and a lot of stuff. To me, if they keep it the way it is and improve certain things, it'll be the best Madden in years. You know, it'll be the best Madden in years. I just can't like. It's like maybe if I didn't play the beta, I still would be like having a little bit of fun on here. But man, the beta. Hey, yeah, no doubt, Londo. Yeah, when the beta, when the game actually comes out, I'm gonna be grinding rag. But I'm also like on Fridays I normally stay that day to play subscribers.
Allen off the play fake.
Yeah, I'm on a PS5. I'm on a PS5.
Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Yeah, like, of course, like when these cheeses get a hold of the game, they're gonna figure out some stuff. They're gonna figure out how to choose the game.
But they're gonna go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
You know how it go. They're gonna figure it out.
They do go for it. Here's Allen.
Bro, like he didn't.
The connection to Cole Beasley.
Wow.
And
He got
down,
that.
But able to slip across the 35.
See, that's not a complete pass on Madden 23. Madden 23, that's not a complete pass. They jumping on that.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on. You just been playing 2K till Madden drop. 2K, you know what? I love 2K, man. I think 2K is fun. I would grind it more. But the reason why I don't play it more is I don't like the tears.
On the left side, he finds Beasley.
I don't like the tear
And he'll be
system that they
corralled out
have.
across midfield down to the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Forced out to his left. 1st down and more for Allen.
Like how he playing, you can't even get mad at that no more. You know why? Because in the back of your mind, you know, like, all right, they did correct that in the next game. So it's like this guy's still using his skateboard. If he's behind the 8 ball, man, like, he gonna be. He's behind the 8 ball. He's still.
And now it's Allen escaping the pressure right. Sanders got it. Touchdown.
He's still using his skateboard. He's behind the 8 ball.
There to make the grab. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score.
Yeah, like I don't like. Well, when I say the tier system, I like to play red. I like to play red Rondo, and like they have like the tier system as far as the teams. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. So I like to play with my fixers, but you only get about 3 matchups. You only get 3 matchups when you play online rank. You're going to play the Lakers, you're going to play the Bucks, you're going to play the Brooklyn Nets. That's it, because the tier system locks you in to playing Tier 1 teams. And this might be, and Madden got a lot of things wrong, but what they did get right is like I can play the Eagles, and I'm gonna play a lot of the same teams because people is choosing those teams, not because I'm locked in. So like last stream, I played the Cleveland Browns, I played the Falcons, I played the Chargers. You know what I mean? Like.
First downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up.
That's what I mean. Like I can play. I'm liable to play. I'm liable to play any team that somebody picks. Like I'm not locked into playing a Tier 1 team.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown.
Like you see how I play with the Eagles. Like if it was like 2K, I would never get to play like the Buffalo Bills. Some people might like that, but I want to play different teams, man. I don't want to play the same team. Well, I don't want to be forced to play the same team. Dudes is picking the same teams, and that's on them. But I don't want to be forced by the game to pick the same teams.
A handoff to Sanders. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Exactly. They took the escape artist out like they really was listening because they could have kept it in there.
After 1-7,
escape artist throwing on the run. They nerfed that. Dropping all of them, throwing cross body, throwing across your body, all that. Like they took all that out the game, man.
Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
At the last minute, I realized who that was, man. I'm like, even though Quez Watkins got 98 speed, that's like you can't throw to him like that unless you got a top receiver too.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense?
Good play by him.
After the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little
you play a lot of part. See, I don't like playing part. Like I'm more like a guy. I'm more of a guy that I like to play like the real roster. You know what I mean?
Before being tackled. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flush to his right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I like to play the real roster.
You have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play, but you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Flushed out.
That's all he do. If his first read not there, he's going to try to run with his skateboard. It's like players that play like this, I'd be like, man, he's got to be like these 7-year-olds playing, man, but it be grown people like playing like this. It's like sad.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills
Grown people, grown adults playing like 8-year-olds. Like y'all never watch football? Y'all don't watch football?
Allen gonna throw.
Wow.
He's got it complete.
That was a nice route combo because let me see that again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Allen's throw caught by Sanders.
If you hurry up, I can't even.
Pick up there. From the 41, Allen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
56.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Finding Knox there, complete.
Yeah, a lot of these, they play like this, man.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter.
Simulation animations, what specifically, Wilt? Like what, you mean like aggressive catching? Because I can let you know specifically what they doing.
Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats.
See how he playing?
First half of football so far. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the
You can't do nothing about that.
Well, he did a nice
you running crosses and then you just running. And you got to do quarterback contain, so he's just running up the middle.
It was time to make a break for it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
I just got on in the first guy I'm playing.
Allen. Caught on a slant.
First guy I'm playing is a guy like this.
Goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that.
Who is this playing? Like, this guy's like 2 years old.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Man.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Now this time, Allen will throw. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley as the first half.
Well, you get a lot more aggressive catching, especially one-on-one.
Extra point by Bass.
Especially one-on-one. It's not going to happen every single time, but it's a lot more. I got a bunch of aggressive catches with Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown.
Taken from about the 12. And a decent return.
This is the second time I had the ball. I haven't really had the ball because he's running escape artist, getting like 3 yards every time. So it's like 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards. Inside zone, 3 yards.
Time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Wow, a big mistake.
I'm not even
late
really into this
interception
thing right
first
here,
half, and that could lead to a field goal
it's
try
boring,
the other
like,
way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had
it's
to say,
boring.
let's
The
take
game
a
is
knee, go
already
into the
boring.
half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little
Or
bit.
playing a guy like
wonder,
this.
partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead
I'm
and
trying to
press
get
it,
through the
try and
whole
get some
stream. I ain't
points.
gonna be able to
While
get
the
through the
old
whole
school
stream.
coach
Like, goddamn.
probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Touchdown,
GG.
Bills. Dawson Knox in the final seconds of the first half.
Will keeping aggressive catch, but it's not like OP though. It's not OP like what Madden was that where like you just aggressive catching was like you could do that every single time? Which Madden was that? Was that 20 or was it 19 or 20? Y'all remember which one that was? I'm trying to remember which one was that. Was that the it's not even D Slay, is the way the defense is coded to run. The zones are a lot better, so he's always going to be in the area, especially in zone coverage, and you don't have that much time to throw. You only have like 3 seconds to really drop back and throw to make a read. So you're like, and the zones are better with everybody. Like so the X factors and the superstars on defense is going to be like, especially with D Slay having acrobat, and then you got Bradbury over there on the other side, and yeah, like D Slay's good on that game. D Slay's good on the game. It's like it depends on who he's going up against. Um, as far as because certain quarterbacks Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes, they have gunslinger. So you know how OP gunslinger is. Flats is fixed. The hard flex is fixed. So if you run a hard flat and somebody throw it in a flat, it's gonna be pick six. Unless you got Lamar Jackson back there, it's gonna be pick six. It's gonna be pick six. The greens, the linebackers jump like anything like within 10 yards and they're there, they jumping it. Linebackers still don't get animation, so that might be a reason why you would put DBs at the linebacker spot again this year. They don't get jumping animations unless it goes right to them. But on a lot of animations where it's like over their head, they don't jump. They don't jump. They just might put their hands up like that, like they do on this game. So the linebackers in general play a lot better. To the point, like my first few times playing the game, I left the linebackers in on purpose. And I eventually took them out. I eventually took him out because what? Oh my god, man, who am I playing? I eventually took him out because I got tired of the linebackers not animating. So I eventually took him out. I got tired of them not getting the animations that I wanted them to get. Oh my god, man. Like, really, bro? You standing there just to run the inside zone?
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins. And got his man complete.
Oh my goodness.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh my god.
But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled
see how
69 yards.
That's a perfect play right here. I'm playing like right now you're gonna really play nothing but glitches like right now.
Right after the touchdown,
that's why I said I really wouldn't be playing it, but because
a little bit there by allowing starting field position
like I got a whole channel like Like I gotta keep it going, you know, to get ready for Madden 23. So like right now, you're gonna play nothing but cheeses, glitches, the people that like they trying to win every game by any means necessary, like
first and 10 at their own 42.
those type of guys.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
But
bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards.
Hit that like button, y'all, if y'all can.
2nd and 4.
But yeah, they did a great job.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders.
They did a great job with
at the 48-yard line.
taking out a lot of the seeds, man. Like I'm good with escape artists and guys not having a lot of time to throw the ball. I'm good with that.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
I'm good with that.
So the completion good for 6 yards.
Like I don't need to have referees like dudes be like some of the stuff people be crying about. I don't need referees on the field. I don't need to see the grass kick up, and I don't need all that. I'm not looking at the grass. I'm trying to read defense. Dudes be like complaining about the craziest stuff, man. I want to see the grass kick up when I'm.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Sanders has it over the middle.
I want to see the grass kick up when I'm running it.
Inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time through the air.
I remember years ago, guys. I want to see the breath when it's cold outside. I don't care about none of that.
They use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Some dudes do though.
They're turned it into a really nice game.
But what does that matter? That's all that is. All that stuff is like icing on the cake. You know what I mean? With the decoration on that. That's like if the cake is good. Like if the cake is nasty, I don't care how good the art is. I don't care how good your skills is with coloring the cake up and down. I don't care about that. The cake nasty. You know what I mean? The cake is, the whole cake is nasty. What do I care about?
Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they send that play backwards.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes
what do I care about how the cake looks?
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action.
Oh, why he gets stuck like that?
They bring him down to the sack
my
at the
God.
16-yard line. A gigantic sack.
The user. Oh yeah, another thing that I like. The user is so responsive on offense and defense. Like the user.
Jake Elliott from the right hash. This from 33.
Man, I'm going for it. This is July. What am I kicking the field goal for?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
Well, I'm kicking the field goal for. We in July, man.
The offense stays out there.
Yeah, I mean, well, the cake is horrible. But they trying to get the.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Go, R1. I'm playmaking him up the field. I'm playmaking this guy up the field. And it took him forever. Then he ain't even go up the field.
Set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road.
He's flag, get up there. Oh, my God, bro, you got it. He's going to run the same play. This is identical, the same play, man. Same exact play.
84 yards.
He got a deep blue, man. That's just responsibility, man. You see deep.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
The zones are a lot better, so.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Chook, what's going on, Chook?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
How you figure it out?
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
You looked it up online?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I know you had VR for a while.
Sanders. And nowhere really to go there.
Well, one thing, the worst thing about Madden 23 is the offensive line. The offensive line is still bad. The offensive line is horrible. So
they'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He'll hit Watkins.
So don't expect the offensive line. And by the offensive line being bad, that means the defensive line is going to be OP. So like it's going to be a struggle, especially blitzing. Oh, he's wide open.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung
I'm damn near done with the whole game. You know what I mean?
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled.
You know what? I told you, playing Madden 23 really killed this game for me.
And understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down.
Yeah, Hurts out there throwing dudes off there.
That hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Richard Rodgers. Fine work there on the touchdown run.
Hey, Will, I'm telling you, on blitzes, you probably got 1 second. Like, that's one thing they probably should tone down a little bit is blitzes, because the offensive line is not that they can't pick up the blitz. The offensive line don't know who to pick up, so they end up not blocking anybody. You know what I mean? They end up not blocking anybody. Like, if they just block somebody, I could deal with that. But they sometimes didn't block nobody at all. Like, and dudes is coming in cleanly.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
What's this guy, man?
Work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Bruh, it's July, man. It's July. You still doing this?
It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Oh my goodness. The beta is over with. He's play getting cooked again.
This is complete to Watkins on
By
the slam.
Watkins.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Hey, look. Dudes was just blown past Lane Johnson without him even it's not him, Lane Johnson. It's the offensive line is just bad, man. The offensive line is just bad. I'm telling you, unless they fix it.
Sack here, 2nd and 11.
Because of how good they made the defense. The offensive line is bad on here, but they pumped up the defense, and the offensive line is still the same. So, that's still at the animation. Yeah, so the defense is bad. You know what I mean?
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
What? Bro, he had somebody wide. Oh, so now he's doing the glitch. Now he's doing the
great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completed.
The glitch
I think on defense now,
when you rotate your man, when you switch the play and then hike it real fast.
Would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now he's doing that.
Plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it from 7 yards away.
No, the ratings is going to be different. The ratings is going to be a lot different. How I know is they scrambled the ratings. They scrambled the ratings on the beta. So nobody ratings was the correct rating. So I guess so we wouldn't know what the ratings is going to be.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A quick throw, but incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Flushed out right.
Oh, he went out of bounds, man.
He gets it complete to Jackson.
They still do that too. They still go out of bounds. They're not aware of where they are on the field, so they're gonna go out of bounds, and they still do that.
Defensive back here on third.
They do that a lot. As soon as they get even close.
He'll fire it deep for Rager.
As soon as they get close, if they get close to the out of bounds, they're gonna run out of bounds on the route. And then come back in.
Of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
No, I don't think they're gonna be the same though.
And on fourth down,
I don't think they're gonna be the same.
Sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10. It's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And if it is the same, if it is the same, like and not like, because the ratings is going to be changed after week 1. After the NFL start on week 1 and somebody do good, they you know they're going to do the weekly rating change every week. So like I'm not really worrying about the ratings too much. I'm more so worried about how the game plays, and that's, you know.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Hassan Riddick getting superstars. I doubt it. I doubt it. Only reason being is he's not a big name. He's not a name. Matt EA is they just, you know, they just go by names, and I think they only want a certain amount of superstars and X Factors. There has to be a specific number. Like, in my opinion, if they're going to have that, I think they should give it out to everybody that deserves it. That has everybody. But to be honest, man, the reason why that system is broken is superstar. So, like, let's say Devontae Smith. He's a great route runner, one of the best in the league. He has some of the best hands in the league. He should have abilities. But then you ask yourself, is he a superstar? You'll say, no, he's not a superstar yet. So they don't give him any ability.
I would say so.
You know what I mean?
They're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
They should just give dudes abilities and take the name, the superstar name off of and the X Factor. Because Calais Campbell's not a superstar.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Calais Campbell not a superstar at all. He's a good player. He's not a superstar though.
I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Oh, I meant to throw it to circle.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the
right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to play
the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass,
play like I would,
turn into a long gain, or
like how I would want to play on Madden 23. So I'm not doing like trying to go deep like that and do all that. Like I'm working on my decision making, my short routes, my run game, route combos, stuff like that. Like I really don't care about the wins and the losses right now at this point. I'm just trying to come up with a scheme that I can run in Madden 23. Because I played it, so I know what can be done and what can't be done, and I'm not gonna spend all my time throwing deep. You really can't do that as much.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
We're not going to be ready to really be able to do that as much on it.
Right around the line of scrimmage. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
He ran the other way. Oh my goodness. He ain't even tried to attempt to jump to get that. He just started running down the field. The defense, it's hard to simulate the defense of what defense you want to run on there, because it plays a lot different. But like what defense I call don't matter. Like I'm not really worried about the defense. It's just the offense. Like I'm trying to get my decision making good, because you gonna throw a lot of picks.
Helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half, and now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
You gonna throw a lot of picks
in Madden 23, a lot. They've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Okay, now that I cover it, he runs with Lamar Jackson. So it's like there's nothing he really can do.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to air one out.
Oh, my goodness, man.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 38 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
How bad this game is.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us.
Really, like, well, you need to work on your short orchestrating drive. You know what I mean? Orchestrating drives, like putting, like orchestrating a touchdown drive. That's what you need to be working on. Like, I would play Madden 20. If you want to come out in Madden 23 and, like, have at least good decision making, I would just come out and just work on certain routes.
Making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game. Coaches, that's all
just work on certain routes, throwing it to the running back.
And maximizing opportunities.
People gonna be playing body this year. I doubt you're gonna be able to throw deep. If you catch somebody in the wrong defense, and you know you're gonna be able to throw deep. But
throwing is Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins.
But like plays like that, getting 3 yards, boom, take your 3 yards, come out, run the ball.
They'll run. It's Sanders. A 1-yard gain there.
That's really what I'm working on.
Pick up on first down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially
because it's easy to throw deep on this game,
but in this case, how about the free
safety? I'm trying to work on my decision making.
Big time play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This ball complete to Rager, and they'll get him down about 3 yards.
This is what you're gonna be doing.
They stop him for only
right here, this is what you're going to be doing on 22.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Yeah, the movement is a lot better. It's a lot more smoother.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush
is more responsive.
Man, that's Devontae Smith.
Like you gonna see, like I don't even. The run game is smoother. Everything is smoother. It's just a lot smoother game. They added a whole lot of new animations, tackle animations, different things like that. I seen a couple catches where the guy would catch it and like the ball is like moving around in his hand like it was not a clean catch. Also,
they go back to the ground with Sanders.
Also, what is it called?
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down,
I forgot what I was about to say.
They've got to pay it off with some points.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Oh yeah, possession catches is not a guarantee every time this year. Nice read. See right there, that was a bad read, and that's something I'm trying to get out of my system. Because if you're making the bad reads on here, on Madden 23, you going, like, I'm telling you gonna want to turn it off. The defense is just so good.
And it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Because if I'm not doing that, if I'm not, in my mind when I play this, if I'm not trying to clean stuff up and try different schemes that I think probably could work on Madden 23, if I'm not doing that, then there's no point in playing this game.
Or you're going to have to fight your way through it by
You
getting
know,
through some
there's
blocking.
no point in playing this
That was
game.
a really nice play there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson being chased out left.
See, you can't do that. You can't do that on Madden 23. Like what he just did, you can't do that. You can't do that on the game. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And it's games that I won. Hey, Will, there's games that I won, right? There's games that I won that was like 17 to 10, 17 to 13, 13 to 10, like real football scores. You know what I mean? Unless somebody threw a lot of pick sixes, because you won't throw a lot of picks. So like,
in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because third and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that.
Bad decision right there. I'm just trying to throw a lot of short routes, like curl routes, a lot of curl routes on the field, because the game plays kind of the same, but it's just the DB's zone drops are better. Like you can choose the play match scheme when you on your zone, or classic.
And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put
you can do that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception,
like a lot of the things are the same, but a lot of it is different because how it plays. So like curl routes, like different out routes, different routes, like trying to orchestrate, try to really orchestrate offense down the field. That's where I'm at right now. There's no point in doing things you know it's not going to work in Madden 23. That just makes no sense.
Already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jackson.
See how I'm just trying to give y'all visuals. You see how the ball got over number 29's head?
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently,
he would have broke on the ball earlier.
Do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So the game is just going to be real fun. Defense on here, there's nothing you can run on here that's going to kind of mimic what you can run in Madden 23. Wow, he caught that. And also, tip passes getting picked off like 90% of the time. So if you're trying to force things in there and the ball gets tipped, it's going to more than likely be an interception.
Excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight. Well,
like stuff right here, boom, stuff like that. 5-yard throw. You're not just going to throw 30-yard passes, 50-yard passes down the field. So you got to get used to making reads like that. And it's not bot reads. It's not bot reads. That's football. Like, it's hard to throw downfield in the NFL.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Flushed out right.
Stuff like that. See the route combination opened up. That's what I'm really working on right now. That's why you haven't seen me That's why you haven't seen me throw down the field. And that's the type of stuff I'm trying to do.
Big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
It's gonna be fun because I really like playing like that though. I don't like to just bomb it out unless it's a blown coverage, but I don't like that the DBs was unresponsive. Like,
on first down, Hurts.
Boom. That's the type of read. That's the type of read you're gonna have to make.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
4 yards right there.
Second half.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Well, that's now 4 completions.
Yeah, I'm with you, Will. So if the defense is hard, I want it like that.
Letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just
it's hard to score in the NFL, man. People really like it's no defense. It's hard to score in the NFL. The great offenses can score, like with the great offensive coaches.
It's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. So no sack.
I don't know why Circle didn't come in and like curl right in the middle like that. He kind of did his own thing.
But he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that.
Yeah, like you're not gonna be able to do that. I played guys that tried to do that though.
Out to his left. And he's
I played guys that tried to do that. Guys that tried to run around and stuff like that, man. Listen. Wilt, if you play this game, play it to try to come up with different route schemes, making good reads. Get that out your system, making bad reads.
And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need.
We all do it on here because the game is so cheesy. You can make a bad read, and the defense is so bad. Oh, he got me again.
He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
See how I had cover 3 and the DBs didn't play it. I have actually played the cover 4. I played the cover 4. You really can't do nothing about that.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Play the cover 4.
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, they did their thing on the Madden 23.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
People got to change their mindset. Like this guy, who knows? He could do route schemes. So he scored every touchdown was on that same play. No matter what I do, if I go man coverage, he's just gonna run escape artist with Lamar Jackson. So, like he's gonna have a difficult time. He's gonna have a difficult time on a game.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And
he's going to have a difficult time if he can adjust. Maybe he can adjust.
5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a second down. Hurts throw here taken in.
You're going to have to get the first down, man. Like, you know how in the NFL they play from first down to first down? They're not thinking touchdown on every play. They're trying to get down the field. That's what they're trying to do in the NFL. They're trying to get down the field. So they're thinking about the first down. They're like, oh, let me get 3 yards here. Let me get 5 yards here. Now it's a 3rd and 2. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's a 3rd and 2. Now I can run a ball if I want to. I can do a curl route if I can do play action. Like, that's how the game is going to be. That's how the game is going to play this year. Whether people like it or not, unless EA goes in and just changes everything about the beta. Like, I've watched different commentaries from different people. because I wanted to see, was it just me? Like, maybe, was it just me? Like, what was their thoughts? And they was saying the same thing. Like, you really don't have that much time to just stand there 6 seconds for your deep routes to get down the field. Like, you're gonna get sacked. And then also pressure in your face is a thing this year. So I don't care, man. If you got abilities, you can throw with pressure in your face, but not every time. Like I saw Aaron Rodgers, who has different abilities that he can throw under pressure. He was overthrowing guys. He was underthrowing guys. Like low balling is not automatic this year. Like and that don't it's not it don't play realistic. It's still a video game, but it plays more realistic than last year's game. Like a lot of stuff that they got away with, they won't be able to do. They won't be able to do this year. And if they don't change their mindset, um, they gonna struggle, man. Either they gonna struggle and they gonna say, they gonna go in every comment section talking about how ass Madden is because they don't know how to adjust. You know, this is gonna be a defensive game. And a lot of those blitz cheeses and stuff, they gonna have the top defenses. People that know how to blitz, man blitz, zone blitz, put a zone behind the blitzes and all that. People that understand and know how to do that, they defenses are gonna be tough. I played some guys with tough defenses, man. I'm like, man, I couldn't do nothing. They had me locked down. Then I played guys where we both was locking each other down, and it's like I had some dudes. Dudes was actually punting on like 4th and 15. Dude, I even punted a couple times. You know what I mean? And so of course it's a beta, so you're gonna go for it. But I realized me personally, I realized I didn't have the plays to get to call. Like I didn't have any go-to plays for 4th and 15. You know, at the moment I was confident, especially on my own 20-yard line. I'm like, no, like it's a close game. Let me go punt this ball. You know what I mean? Then I stopped him and he punted it. He went 3 and out. And he punted it back. It was like 4th and 14. He punted it back to me. So like you gonna have some games where like dudes is playing for field position. Like, you know what I mean? You playing for field position. Like you just not reckless out there. Like, oh, it's 4th and 20 on my own 15-yard line, and it's a 3-point game. I'm down 3. I'm gonna go for it and give him basically a easy field goal or a touchdown to knowing I'm struggling on offense. Like that type of thing is gonna be. You're gonna see that a lot. Green Bay, I'm playing all the cheese, man. I'm playing all the cheese, but I like that, man. Like that's just a major improvement. People gonna look at some things and complain about it. Of course, that's just what it is. Because they didn't focus on like the presentation this year. Like they added some things, but they focus was on the gameplay, which we was asking for. Like and with gameplay, it was so bad you had to focus just on that. Now next year. Then we got a foundation. And next year, they can focus on offensive line and then coming out with a system for offensive line like radar. Like you know what I mean? Like if I don't have nobody to block, let me help double team. You know what I mean? Find something to do instead of standing there.
Here's Hurts to throw. That swung out wide to Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
There's a lot of fumbles on the game too because they punching the ball out. G, what's going on, G? There's a lot of fumbles on the game too, so they coming up behind dudes and punching the ball out. So
that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved.
I'm glad you came in after that game that I just lost.
steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop.
Yeah, I'm trying to orchestrate, taking 7 yards here, 10 yards here. Yeah, A.J. Brown should have had Superstar, but he a beast without Superstar. That's one thing too, Will. You don't need Superstar on the game to be a beast on offense. Now on defense, the Superstars is, man, like the Chargers with Khalil Mack and Bosa.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Dudes is going to be going. All right. Dudes is going to get 6 yards. You remember how in this Madden, a dude get 4-yard games and you're like, oh, man, that's your read. Like, dudes is going to be trying to get 4 yards.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going to the pass.
Oh, my God. You seen his DB? Yo, look at now. That's more so how it would be in Madden 23. Rewind that, play that back, and look at how he noticed his DB read that this D. Smith was wide open, and he jumped it from all the way on the other side of the field. I like that right there. Even though I'm the one that threw the interception, I like that. I like how he jumped that route right there. He recognized, oh, he wide open. Let me jump that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to use her everything, right? Because it's impossible to use her everything. It's impossible to use her everything, but he jumped that route right there. You'll see a lot of that on Madden 23. Like, if they're not just dropping in open space 100% of the time. Maybe if they don't have nothing to do, they're going to find their receiver.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
They're going to find that receiver, and that's, man. When I first started playing, I was shocked, like, what? He jumped that? Stuff that we shouldn't be shocked about. Stuff that should happen a lot of the time.
The guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up?
Block setting is crazy on Madden 23. The block setting.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they corral him just
you see how on this game, block setting is, blocks are sticky. Dudes stick to the block. Good job by him. You see how guys, you stick to the block, you're able to shed the block on Madden 23, so a lot more. Not saying that nothing's done with 100%, man. Like, should a guy catch every pass? Should a quarterback throw every pass perfect to a guy that's open? Do y'all see that in the NFL? The people like, I want it to be realistic, but when a guy miss a throw, they complaining. Now, I'm going to be complaining too, because he should have made that throw, but if you want stuff to be realistic, like, then that's the stuff that's going to happen. N'Kobe Dean played good. At first, they had his overall rating. They had N'Kobe Dean rating crazy. It was like 40. His rating was 40. And I noticed eventually they boosted it up to 65. But he plays good though. Jordan Davis he gets a lot of block shots, but his awareness was low, of course.
After the first down sack, Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
5-man front. I'm gonna have to find a defense that uses that, because you can do that on Madden 23 because the linebackers play good coverage, especially short to mid coverage. The linebackers play great coverage, so you can run like a 4-6. But I need to look for like 5-man fronts and stuff like that. I didn't run it like that on this game because the linebackers are so bad in coverage. I wanted to run things where I can substitute.
They'll run with Sanders, and he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative.
So I will run a lot of 5-man front.
But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
He dropped it.
Is incomplete.
He dropped it.
Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now.
But you're going to have more drops.
Take those shots downfield.
Possession catches.
Of the defense to what you could do to them. And that may open some things up for you offensively.
Just that you're gonna have a lot of drops this year.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple.
The blitzes get home, like the dudes that get creative. Like I was never one to like go into practice mode. Look at this guy running goal line. I was never one to run practice mode.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
The
second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of
for
one
defense.
there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly.
But sometimes I'm gonna have to sometimes just go into practice mode and try different stuff, because this is the first time it's almost a totally different game almost.
Now this time Rodgers will throw on the move to his left. And able to catch it.
I didn't think he was gonna throw that. That's why I stopped running.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
And inside zone you can still run an inside zone, but it's not as OP because the block setting is better. Like the block setting is a lot better, so like it's not as sticky, man. Like I'm pressing all type of buttons. You can't lock somebody into a block. Like if I'm being blocked and I'm trying to go this way or that way, you should be able to go. And it's funny because I'm complaining about how sticky the block is, but then at the same time the blocking is bad. Like when you engage with a person, when you engage with a block, and you get stuck into a block and you can't break the block. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about how bad.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
How bad the block is. And like that right there, I don't want to run any of my plays, 20-yard plays, 30-yard plays. Like, I forgot that fast because I'm down 14. But I just want to work on, like, I'm going to be doing this like every spring, just working on things that I can run on Madden 23. That's it. And Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays are the days that I'm going to stream Madden 22. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to go to, I'm not going to stream. Up until Madden comes out. Once Madden comes out, I'm gonna stream Madden every day.
Minutes time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Jalen Hurts, I don't think Jalen Hurts fumbles as much. I haven't had as much fumbles. I ain't gonna. Hey, Will, I did on a beta. I did what was it? A 75-yard touchdown run with Jalen Hurts. Like, I never did that on 22. I never did that on 22. I was shocked. I was hyped too when I did that. But it was all, you know how, like, it was all stick work. So dude's still gonna be able to run with Lamar Jackson, but if they got stick work though.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense?
I can't wait till the game come out, man. I'm a pre-order it so I can play it early.
Absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box.
One thing on DTD, now look at that, number 31 in Rodgers. One thing they need to nerf, hit stick, because that don't even make sense for a DB to lift him off his feet like that. That don't even make sense.
On second down, it's Sanders, and he'll take this one down to the 36.
Like, he left that man off his feet.
Linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot.
That's crazy.
Down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They
try to fool
you.
All right, Jay.
Eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
Remind me,
figured that one out
if you can.
A really nice play.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's knocked away.
I threw it late.
More problems here on
I threw that late. Of course I'm going to go for it.
And you know as well as
this ain't Madden season.
If you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a
as y'all can see.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a
I'm not even in this
really
game no more. Like, I'm not even playing to try to win.
Overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created
I'm not even playing for the win anymore.
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
So you're going to have to cover the ball up too, Will. You're going to have to cover the ball up. If you don't cover the ball up, you're going to fumble or get down. Because they looking to strip it.
As they'll take over with just 13
they looking to strip the ball.
Before the break. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And they'll go back to Smith. This time it's complete.
Yeah, like that hit stick shouldn't have connected. That's why the animation looked so bad. That hit stick should have never connected.
Two still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the
that's why I'm not Madden upgrade. Yeah, that's what they do. They upgrade ratings every week. Hopefully they continue to do that. Upgrade the ratings every week from week to week. Depending on, because A dude, just because a guy was great last week don't mean they should have. I mean, just because a guy was great last season don't mean he should just be great this season no matter what, even if he having a down year. But I don't like how they take the abilities away. I don't like that part, because guys is not. They don't have any new abilities, like certain abilities like catching. If a guy has good hands, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna have good hands. Like, you shouldn't, like, the guys that have good hands, they should have that ability. You know what I mean? Guys in the league who got the best hands. Every guy with the best hands is not superstars, man.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of
everybody's not superstars.
Out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go.
But yeah, it's going to be a different game. Like,
when you look at the scoreboard, you think they'd be
going to be a different game
now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking
I don't feel like certain abilities is going to be okay.
Even with a
Like,
lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think
that's just how bad. That's just how it is.
They don't want to fall victim
That's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be. And I think they should be good.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
And shifting your line works too. Like, you see how I'm shifting my line towards the inside zone, and they're still not.
I know you're seeing what I'm
they
saying.
still not doing anything.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Dillon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Rodgers with a keeper. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On the sneak, Rodgers. And
that's another thing too. I wish they made the quarterback sneak a lot more realistic. Like, quarterback sneak is supposed to be like you're supposed to be trying to push yourself for yardage, not just you fall forward automatically. I want that to be a lot, because sometimes even when I'm on a goal line, I'll do the quarterback sneak, because it's like, come on, it's a free touchdown basically. Why not?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return, man, showing it here.
Why not? But I want it to be a lot harder to just get that quarterback sneak. That's just me. I don't like easy. I don't like stuff that's easy. Man.
They went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Second down. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. He's got this almost to the
dudes was bouncing off of, I don't know what they did, but dudes was bouncing off of Jalen Hurts a lot when they was trying to hit stick him. Like how that happened right there, because Jalen, they was bouncing off of him a lot. I was surprised about that. Like,
and it's on EA Sports.
This year, I might run a little bit of RPO sometimes.
Just 1 for 3 thus far.
In certain situations this year.
And this is caught by Watkins.
And that right there, that
first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That
completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
The shoestring tackles are like nerfed a lot, though. You rarely gonna see like those shoestring tackles, like how you could just get it every time. They're gonna be nerfed a lot.
They're gonna go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down here.
So the receivers blocking down the field is still hard to do.
Up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's bad. Yeah, they still walk in the middle of the play. They just start walking back to the huddle, even though you need him to block.
No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd and a yard, Hurts. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith.
Was that a blitz right there, or they just let him know?
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
This
is 3rd down and 12.
Oh, yeah. You're going to see that a lot.
Throwing is Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your
and that 360 cut, that 360 cut right there, well, that 360 cut system that they got on that 23 is real good. Like, I could have made him miss right there.
Anything to score a point. Hurts throw complete to Rager. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Orchestrating the drive, that's all I'm trying to do. Just orchestrate drives. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to do one-play touchdowns or nothing.
Here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Hurts throw there, complete to Rodgers. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That's why I'm 11 for 16 with two interceptions.
It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So
I made 2 bad reads.
Probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
There you go. Nice little drive orchestrated. Like, see that? Like, let me see how many plays. How many plays is that drive? What is it, like 9? 10 plays.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
I'm not sure if I doubt that they give him power to create ratings. No, he don't make the ratings. I think that's just like a marketing scheme or something.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
Yeah, what does he know about? He know more than me about offensive line because he played the game. So what does he know about it? Like enough to rate who's good and who's not.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have
like you said, I hope you don't. I doubt it though.
It's really already been decided. Rodgers throwing here. Steps away. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all.
It's certain things that it don't have to be a whole new game. Like certain things that they corrected and stuff just makes it a lot better game. Like look at his players. You see number 83, you see how he was just standing there and not blocking nobody. They still do that. Like, he could have had a lot more yards on me right there. But his player didn't even do anything. His player didn't even block. His player didn't even block nobody. Like, that's not cool.
Says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Now, that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And
the DBs can get a lot better. What we're saying is that they're a lot more. They like a lot more better at reacting.
So now second and
but
10 after the
I want the game to get to the point where
Rodgers again now.
I want the game to get to the point where they're actually looking and knowing, all right, I'm back there. I shouldn't be in my back pedal. If I see the play playing out and I know this the only guy in my area, it's to switch the man defense a lot quicker. Like, they should recognize that, especially a guy like D. Slay.
Now it's Rodgers. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles,
especially a guy like D. Slay, who understands schemes and different stuff, or a superstar player, or just a good player. Like, they should recognize the play before.
They allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
They should recognize it. Right now, right? Like if I'm in the deep blue and there's one guy running my way, and that's the only guy in my area, I should automatically start to man up. Like, that player should automatically man him up at that point. At that point, it shouldn't be his own. It should just transition into a man. So if he runs a streak and that deep blue pick him up and he turned a man, if the quarterback scrambles and he starts to like playmaker him somewhere else, that DB should run right with him. Like, they should recognize that. Hopefully they get I basically I use Reddick. I really ain't try to come up with a scheme. I really was focused on because the defense was so good. I normally was focused on offense because that was the change. That was the big change. is offense. But I just use him as a pass rusher, and in the red zone, I use him as in the linebacker position in the red zone because I ran 4-6 in the red zone. I ain't trying to play the Packers back to back. Come on, man. I really used him in the red zone at the linebacker position. Well, like, cause when it first came out, there was no practice mode, so I wasn't able to practice in the practice mode. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. I need to try all new stuff right now, even though it's gonna play a lot better if I can get it to play good on here. If you got a defense that plays good on here, then it's gonna play good on Madden 23. If you got an offense that's gonna play good on here, it might not it might not play good on Madden 23, or it's not gonna play as good. So you're gonna have to have a lot more plays, man. You ain't gonna just be able to just run the same play. Unless you have a play that beats a cover two. Like, that's the thing. Like, if a person just keep playing cover two and I got a play that beats cover two, then that's not the game messed up. That's just you not adjusting. You know what I mean? You understand? Like, now, if you adjust to something else, other than the cover two, then your defense might be a little better. But it's all about adjustments and knowing what works. Some guys just gonna run blitz all game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's how good the blitz is. Oh my god, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm not playing the Chiefs. I'm not playing the Chiefs no more this in Madden 22. I ain't playing the Chiefs no more in Madden 22. I don't have to play. Why go through that? Let me try the Falcons offense. Let's try different playbooks. Let's try different playbooks because the win loss thing don't really matter right now. Let's try different stuff. I'm telling you, it's still gonna be, especially a dude might find an OP run play and just keep running it on you. Like it's still gonna be some cheese in the game. It's a video game. It just ain't get to the open public yet. Once this game officially comes out, especially dudes that really don't that can play it like for 15 hours a day. AKA a lot of these YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Once they find the cheese, you'll start to see. Once these dudes get a hold of the game, you'll start to see a lot of the cheese start to come out. Once they get a hold of Madden, I guess I gotta play this guy. I guess I gotta play the Chiefs. They keep matching me up against the Chiefs. I don't want to keep backing out. It is what it is, I guess.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions,
throw a deep
Lincoln
to Tyreek
Financial
Hill.
Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Yeah, they need to expand the ratings to be more specific. Yeah, I agree with that. They need to be a lot more specific.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And now off to the races down the right side. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6.
There we go.
Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns.
I'll take all defensive touchdowns against the Chiefs, man.
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending because what you were thinking is they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So
I wish they had an open beta
this one's in the air.
because I wanted everybody to get to play it so that the Chiefs, so that we could see what Chiefs people was going. I wish I'm talking about little Timmy, little 9-year-old Timmy. Man, I wish he would have got that game. That'd be cheesing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And that'll be caught.
Deep blue running inside.
DeMarcus Robinson. DeMarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
That's why I've only been playing this game like once or twice a week. I wish I would in July be playing Madden 22 every day still. There's other games I could play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I wouldn't put up with this 5 days a week. I can't see how people can still do it.
Kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
Could have cut up a little earlier.
Quickly in the backfield.
All right,
down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Rifles one, and that's
so my guy didn't catch it, but his guy caught it.
Picked off near the 44. There he goes, left side.
They ain't ready for us.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary.
Maybe I could have lowballed it. That's something I don't do as much, which I should have on here, especially on here, just throw low balls. If I would have low.
With a first quarter lead, I guess they're going to go onside kick. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Hurts. Just keeping the play alive. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good. Sometimes
I'll be still feeling like I'm playing Madden 23. I'm sitting here trying to use the skill-based passing just now. That's funny. It's crazy how you get used to something after playing it every day.
On second down now.
I literally was trying to. I'm looking for the reticle. Like, where is it? That's crazy.
They say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Like on Madden 23, I probably would have got down right there. Well, I would like to just get down because they fumble a lot more.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
They fumble a lot more, so it ain't that little bit of that little extra yards that you think you're gonna get ain't worth it.
They're gonna look to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that's been my go-to red zone play on Madden 23. So that's why I'm running it every time in the red zone, because I'm just practicing as much as I can.
And we are tied in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I don't know why I keep picking it short.
Taking it to 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ryan, what's going on, man? How you feeling? How your day going? Welcome to the stream, man.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And he gets it down.
I manned up D Slay on
before he's out of bounds. It's another
Tyreek
10
Hill,
yards on that
so
one,
he can
and
pick him up
another
coming
first
across, and
That was an excellent job of recognizing the
he
situation.
was backpedaling.
His first
I don't
read
know
wasn't
why.
there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes flush to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then
That's
he made
how
a
he's
good,
going,
accurate
yo.
throw to set up 1st and goal.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. A give to the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run it with Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot on the ground and cut back. It just never materialized. Forced out to his left.
That could have been a touchdown by him. He pulled me on goal line.
Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Flushed out right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. In the final seconds of the
it's like this gonna be the last game.
How
many games I played? I normally get off at 7, but I can't play 4 strings anymore.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So I get on here, play a couple games, and and I'm off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
Hit the like button for me, hit the sub if you know. Oh, this is the Falcons playbook. I forgot this whole time I was playing with the Falcons playbook. I'm looking for my plays like.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And
where's my plays
at? Play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down past the 30. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
This whole time, this was the Falcons playbook, and I forgot.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
But first down, Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that one going to come up short.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Hurts. Trying to improvise. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Dancing to his left.
Oh, man, I ran past the line of
Eagles
scrimmage.
unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down,
This guy literally called one play this entire game.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down.
I can't get my adjustment. He's just hiking it so fast. I can't even get my adjustments out.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Oh, I can't. I can't man up these play on.
Robinson. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
You can't man up a safety on a
target, and the lead now up to 14.
On a receiver. I didn't know that. I'm trying to man D Slay up with Tyreek Hill, and I can't because they
Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I'm all messed up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you
and that spin, like you see how I spin right there, that spin right there is nerve. So like everybody just can't spin like that. It's like slow down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken
I'm waiting for a lot of times square comes like to me towards the sideline or go up. I was trying to wait for him to like do something, and he didn't.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
I meant to put low pass and I put high pass.
Coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to
He was
hold
open
on
for
to.
the low pass.
Even without
in
a
the
ton
middle
of
of the
pressure in
field.
his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Escaping the pressure
Keep
right.
going past the line of
The
scrimmage.
Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And
Yeah.
he'll protect himself
All right,
to
y'all.
the end here as he
I'll
winds
see
up
y'all
getting-
on I'll see y'all on Monday. I'll be back on Monday. Make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. Hit the like button for me and hit the sub if you know.